Welcome back to Soft Life Secrets, the podcast where we talk about growth, healing, lifestyle, and living your best life from the inside out. Today's guest is someone who has truly transformed not only bodies, but lives. Many may know him as the guru of abs, but his passion has evolved into something even deeper, helping elderly women reclaim their strength, confidence, mobility, and independence through fitness and wellness. He's using his platform and purpose to remind women that it's never too late to prioritize your health and feel empowered in their bodies. I'm excited to dive into this journey, his mission, and the impact he's making in the community. So y'all, help me welcome DaShaun Johnson to Soft Life Secrets. DaShaun, welcome to Soft Life Secrets.
Hey, thank you for having me.
I'm glad you could make it. So let's jump right in.
Let's do it.
How did the name Guru of Abs come about?
So a lot of people have asked that. Let me give you the definition first. So
Okay.
a guru is an individual that obtains the knowledge in a certain area, but use it to guide others. So when I started off training, I started off selling personal training memberships at LA Fitness.
Okay.
Now, don't laugh, but when I saw this one instructor with all the women in this class, I was like, wait a minute. This is a good way to get clients. So this around before Instagram first came out. My first Instagram name was Superman ATL. Dude, that came from my high school name, childhood name, Superman, playing sports.
Okay.
But then I started doing free classes at LA Fitness to get my clientele up. And this one lady came to me, was like, DaShaun, you're like a guru. Like, do you know what that is? I said, no. She said, look it up. And when I went and looked it up, I was like, wait a minute. I think I can uphold that.
Yeah.
So I was already doing free ab classes. And then one night I went out, too much to drink, Velvet Room Friday night. Had to get up the next morning, Saturday morning, teach an ab class, but I had a hangover so bad, I started doing the whole routine standing.
Oh my
And
God.
believe it or not, I had more people receptive to the standing abs than I did when I was teaching the floor abs. And then the more and
Wow.
more I started teaching the standing abs routine, that's when I was like, okay, let me put some science behind this. And I just took it, ran with it, lived up to it. And, you know, it's like the fitness industry now. You have to be a product of your own, you know, replication. So
Right.
you have to look like what you're doing. So I wanted to make sure as the guru of abs, I had the program, I had the look, I had the knowledge, and I had everything it took to have that name.
Wow. Okay, so I remember you from way back in the day.
Yes, ma'am.
One of the before personal training became so commercialized.
Yes.
What inspired your fitness journey from the beginning?
Well, it was inspired in various dynamics. Originally, I started off selling personal training at LA Fitness, like I just previously stated.
Okay.
And initially, when I was in college, I was majoring in criminal justice. I wanted to be a police and go for the FBI. You know, that was my vision before fitness.
Okay.
But when I started working at LA Fitness, I had got my first interview with Fox 5. And then I got the chance to train Young Jeezy, the rapper. And then I was like, wait a minute. This fitness thing is really big.
Yeah.
And then
You trained the snowman?
it did. I did. I trained Jesus for like a year. Never got a chance to publicize, but that put me in a different mindset. But what really motivated me when I did an audition for Nike.
Okay.
And when I got the opportunity to work for Nike, that's when I seen the commercial side of fitness, where people of our color don't get the opportunity
Right.
to get on that platform unless you stay in New York or LA, places where fitness is higher value.
Right.
Not saying it's value in Atlanta, but New York, LA, you know, it's a different tax bracket when it comes to fitness. So when I got with Nike, that really just excelled my motivation to no other. And then teaching those classes at the Nike store and just the knowledge that came behind it to be able to create those programs that set you different from just classes, it just opened my mind to the bigger picture.
Wow. Okay, so everybody want abs, but what's the biggest mistake people make when trying to create them?
Well, first off, the biggest mistake they do is try to be like somebody else.
Okay.
And I say that because people say, hey, you the guru of abs, I want to get abs like you. You can't, you're not. Because this is what I do for a living. So I'm in the
Right.
gym 2-3 times a day. I get to work out with my classes 2-3 times a day. So I have an advantage. So I tell people first and foremost, whether it's abs or training, figure out how you want to accommodate your lifestyle with your training regimen. Like, I'm an entrepreneur, so I have the flexibility to work out whenever. The average person that works a 9 to 5, you either have to get in before, during, or after.
Right.
And then sometimes you don't want to get up. Sometimes you got a busy day. Then sometimes when you get off, you're exhausted. So when it comes to the abs, you have to figure out, one, how is my training schedule going to complement that? Then number two, what has my diet been like? Because in order to get abs, you have to remove what's out the way. You can't out-train a bad diet. Like, that's the golden rule. Like 90 out of 100%, 90% is diet. Like working on your abs is like getting an oil change on the car. I tell people that all the time.
Right.
So in conjunction with the abs, then figuring out your workout. You do not have to do these extensive ab exercises. You have to figure out, how do you want to work your abs? Is it cardio? Do you want to strengthen your abs? Do you want defined abs? Do you want just a sleek stomach? Like, people have to figure out how they want their abs to look.
Okay, I'm glad you was honest about that, because a lot of people tell you, oh, you have to do this for abs, you have to do this, but like you said, you can't look like somebody else.
And more so, it boils down to the person that is instructing. I tell people, the fitness game, like we talked about earlier, is so commercial and broad now. It's a blessing because cities are overcrowded. So there's a demand in fitness, healthcare. Every industry is expanding like no other because the economy is expanding. But the difference with these trainers now, a lot of people have to realize your presentation is going to be perceptive to the audience that you're presenting to. So like with me, my niche was standing abs. So I had to realize, okay, what's behind abs? I had to stick out the science, which is the 3 planes of motion: frontal, sagittal, and transverse. So that means I'm going to show you how to work your abs bending forward and back, rotating left to right, and leaning left to right, which is movements that we do in our daily lives. But a lot of people think you have to do crunches, knee ups. Don't get me wrong. Those are great strengthening exercises, but you have to realize too, that puts a lot of stress on your back and other joints. So when it comes to the abs, you have to figure out the approach. Now, don't get me wrong. I do crunches sometimes, but I get more better workouts than when I do with my seniors or my conditioning programs, because that's what I like for me. But the average person, they want to get down and do 20 to 50, 100 crunches. That's on them. So to answer your question, it just boils down to the people, what you want, how you want, and what you're willing to do to get it.
Okay, so I like the way you say you can do it sitting down at your desk. I'm gonna have you do a couple examples later.
You can tell me
but
I'm messing with you.
I'm gonna have you do a couple examples later for some of our people that are watching, because a lot of people are discouraged because they don't want to go to the gym or they don't want to get down on the floor because it's hard to get up.
It's a misconception because, as the guru of abs, I took that name because that's the number one reason when a lot of people come in the gym, first thing they say, how do I get rid of this? That's the first thing they say. And I always say, what's your diet like? Have you detoxed? You'd be surprised how many people don't regularly go to the bathroom. So they're just holding waste in their system. I tell anybody, before you go into a workout, detox. But as the general liability question, consult with your doctor first. But then once you consult with your doctor, figure out, because there's so many detoxes out here, there's so many cleanses, you have to realize what's for you. Because the average person that wants a 9 to 5, you can't do your typical detox because you got to run back and forth to the bathroom.
You're right.
So you have to figure out what detox is suitable for me, and then how can I do it?
Okay, so on Soft Life Secrets, we talk a lot about balance and peace.
Yes, ma'am.
What does living a soft life mean to you as a man focused on health, discipline, and success?
Ooh, soft life. That's a good question.
Yeah.
All right, so what's the first one? And the soft life, what was the first one again?
Soft life, focus on health. What does it mean to you as far as focusing on health, discipline, and then success?
I'm gonna say something that I've learned, in life lately is being submissive. Because me as a person, man, we can get real egotistic and stubborn.
Say it.
So I've learned to learn from my faults, but be more open-minded to things that I'm not usually to. Like my girlfriend always fuss at me about communicating. Usually I wouldn't communicate. You see what I'm saying? But learning just how to take your personal life and bring it into your business life gives you that balance.
It does.
Because I've learned not to bring work home, but sometimes work consumes so much of me, I can walk in the house mad, frustrated. And here I am bringing in the struggles from work into home that don't have nothing to do with it. But I have to learn how to separate that so that way I'm balanced when I come home from work. How was work? Oh, everything was good. Now it's time to put work. All right. What about us? Well, what's going on? So it is, the soft life can be so broad, but it's just finding that balance and peace so you're not so hard or not such in guru mode. Like a lot of times you say, we want to talk to DaShaun. We don't want to talk to Guru. So just learn how to turn that on and off switch, because a lot of times I tell people I like going networking, but then a lot of times I don't, because I don't want to talk about this stuff all the time. Like, let's talk about, like, what don't you like to eat? What don't you like to do? Let's talk about something different other than crunches, body fat, belly fat, multimedia, networking, post sharing. Like, nah, let's talk about, because we do it so much. Like, when we wake up, what's the first thing we do other than pray? We checking our cell phone. We checking our notifications. You see what I'm saying? We're so programmed to do so many things. It's about reprogramming yourself to do something different.
I love it. I love it. So what does self-care look like for you, a man in fitness?
So my self-care is a little different, because I'm a loner at times. When I say a loner, I'm okay with being by myself and just being away from the in crowd. So my happiness is either at home or at the gym or traveling when I'm not accessible.
Okay.
So when I'm at home, I'm okay with being on the computer, watching TV. Like, I love action and drug cartel movies. I can sit there all day and binge watch it all day. But as long as I got me something to eat and snack on, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
And then, like, I love the sauna. Like, I can go to the sauna 2-3 times a day. And it depends on my mindset. Like, if I'm inspired about a project, I need to go in there and look over some content, look at notes. If I'm just frustrated, then I'm just go in there and sit for an extended time to exhaust myself so I can go home and go to sleep.
Wow.
Or then if I just had a long day and don't want to work out, but I want to do something physically active, I'm going to go to the sauna again. But I've learned to start lately doing more self-care therapy. So I've been doing more pedicures, more massages, more stretching, things that's going to provide value and what compensates me for my career. So if I'm on the stage teaching and presenting, then I need to make sure I'm able to do that at the best that I can.
Good for you. Good for you. I like the fact that you said you take time for yourself and do personal stuff. Your
But I didn't, though. I didn't like, I know a lot.
I know a lot of men don't.
People around me, and then honestly, working with seniors, they will sit there and be like, "You're not getting no sleep," or they'll just sit there. You know what? It's gonna be okay. I'm like, what are you talking about?
They can see it.
But I just feel it. It's gonna be okay.
They can see
it. And that's when I learned how we talked about earlier, just separate myself for work or taking all that pressure off of me, because I used to do everything by myself. But I learned now to build a team and just have trust that it's gonna be okay. Right. Or it's gonna get done. Because I'm one of those people, if my hand wasn't on it, I didn't feel like it was gonna get done the right way.
Exactly.
But now I'm in a point to where now, you know what? What's gonna happen, go happen. And I just learned how to deal with it when it's gonna deal with it.
Okay. So do you think social media put too much pressure on people to have perfect bodies?
Social media puts too much pressure on everybody. And I'm not even talking about fitness.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to sum this up in 3 different ways. We got kids. These kids are pressured because of other kids that are living extravagant lifestyle. Think about it. When we was 15, 16, we didn't care about cars. We didn't care about designer. We just wanted to go have fun. Now these kids are trying to keep up with these celebrities. And
we didn't know, because we weren't on the computers like that. We were outside.
You're right. And it's like with the adults, the same thing. We look at our peers, but to go back to your question, because I was going to deviate, but to go back to your question, it does put pressure, because you got a lot of women, they're very self-conscious about their body.
Yes.
And there's so many other alternatives out here that can expedite the process, but they don't realize the risk. Like, how many women have lost their lives just trying to alter their bodies
for people,
for people,
for other people,
or for a career.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And I tell people, a lot of times I used to tell guys, like, or not even guys on social media, I sit there and say, listen, if you got love handles, if you feel like you got something, it's okay. Because I promise you, it's somebody out here that's gonna love it.
Right.
It's like, you don't have to have butt, thighs, and breasts. Don't get me wrong, it's good to look at. But I tell people all the time, it's people that got it don't know what to do with it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's good to look at, but what's gonna come with that?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But pressure does push a lot of people. But then also, for me, it motivates me, because when I see what other guys are doing physically, when I see what other guys are doing for their career, when I see what other guys are doing with their wives and girlfriends, like, it's a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
It helps you stay connected, but it can distract you. Then it can also just bring in unnecessary energy at the same time. Like, I just got back on social media after taking 8 months off.
Really?
I was just burnt out, because I felt like everything was redundant. I'm seeing programs, I'm seeing, luxury lifestyle, which is good, but a lot of times I just wanted to tunnel in on me, my family, and I don't care about what's going on. If it didn't want the phone call, I really didn't care.
That is good. So that's a self-care. That's a part of self-care, just disconnecting.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I wish I could do that. I don't think I can.
I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of people, it's hard because our social media is connected to monetization. So you have to monetize, but the same part about it, what I did was when I disconnected, I turned social media out, but I kept YouTube going.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? I just disconnected what was distracting me or what I didn't want to see. So I just wanted to tunnel in. Hey man, what you got? What you going on? And then when I came back, I hit them with a whole new wave like never before. Because I just had to go dark and go quiet to just listen without hearing anything.
Okay.
So I'm just sitting back, I'm paying attention. Even though I wasn't on social media, I was still having access. But then I was just like thinking about, okay, what's my next move? Like, that's the guru. I'm 42. Like in 3 years, you're going to be 45. In 7 years, 8 years, you're going to be 50. Like,
you still young.
I'm not finna be sitting here teaching, but while I have the access to what I have access to, let me expand that and strengthen my capabilities, but broaden my network at the same time.
That is good. That is awesome. What advice would you give men who don't work out but want to work out? How do they start?
I tell them, let's attack this multiple ways. As a man, if you have a significant other, go walking.
Okay.
You know, do something with your significant other that can create that bonding time, but also
that's a good one.
As your motivation. You see what I'm saying?
That's a good one.
You're not going to always see the results, but your significant other or other people will see it in you. If you have kids, do something with your kids. Like me, I'm always with my family or my seniors, so I'm going to do something with them.
Okay.
So it just have to get going. I tell people, green light, go.
Okay.
Just start. Then you can figure out if you want to lose weight, if you want to build muscle, or if you just want to become active. Like, figure out what you want to do.
Okay, that's a good one. Okay, so what advice for women who want to get toned without feeling the pressure of becoming super skinny?
So it's the same thing with the men. Just figure out, one, like we talked about earlier, your lifestyle. Number two, what do you do? What don't you do? What can you do? What can't you do? What do you like? What don't you like? Like, we have to list the pros and cons. We have to list our faults. But find you an accountability partner. Find you something that inspires you. Like, don't be afraid to reach out. I done got told no plenty of times, but guess what? That no means next opportunity.
Next opportunity.
You see what I'm saying? So don't, men and women, if you want to work out, I'm looking at the camera right here. If you want to work out, just get going. It's so many fitness professionals out here that can give you the same information. None of us invented this, but what we're doing is presenting our motivation to our crowd to inspire those. Now, it's up to the people perceiving it to figure out how to digest it. Because if you put 5 of us trainers in the room and you tell 5 people to do 5 squats, you're going to get 5 different demonstrations from 5 different personalities, but you have 5 people doing the same thing. Right. So you have to figure out of those 5 personalities, which one connects with you? Which one can you see yourself talking to? Which one you see is open? Because there's a lot of trainers out here with a great presentation, but they don't connect with their people. They don't know how to converse. Like, are you one of those people that can just do a video? Or can you teach? Can you coach? Can you instruct? Because personal training is not instructing. Right. That's what people have to realize. Do you want a trainer or do you want a group fitness instructor? Because you have people that'll pay for group fitness classes, but it's cheaper, but you expecting personal training and attention in group fitness, and you're not going to get that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you have to figure out what it is do you want. Do you want personal training? Do you want group fitness, or do you want group classes, or do you want virtual training, virtual coaching? Like, there's so many avenues and amenities when it comes to health and wellness that it confuses us because we have so many options nowadays. Yeah. But it's trying to figure out which direction we want to go in and how we want to go about it. Okay. So let's talk about your transition. Okay. We talked about how the guru started. Yes, ma'am. And I remember back in the day, you couldn't get to you because your clientele was just out the roof. But now you've transitioned to the elderly. That's my happy elderly place. Women. That's my happy place. And let me tell you something, baby, they love you. No, listen, I'm gonna tell people all the time though, that program saved my life. Really? I was in a dark place and it just hit me. But then when I came out of it, me losing 2, I gained thousands more. And at first, I ain't gonna lie, I deserve everything that has came from it, but I wasn't prepared then as I am now. Okay. And the reason I say that, I had a big class, but that's it. Yeah. But the further I got into the primary care industry, it's about data. It's about analytics. It's about results. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? You can have a big class, but what else do you have to offer? And the more and more I see is to say I say our because it's a group of us,
Right.
properties, team. When the more they came to us to get those results, I was like, wait, we really have something. Like, it still don't dawn on me till I go
Right.
back and watch a video, but the more they come to me, the more my mind goes. Like every week, it's always something. But they really inspired me to create something for our undeserved community. And when I have a lot of meetings, before they say, DaShaun, why? I said, let me ask you this. How much longer are we gonna let our undeserved community oversuffer?
Right.
And when they sit there, they be like, wow. And I tell my seniors all the time, like I told them today, we are becoming the voice for our underserved community. So when we go places, I tell them every opportunity that I get, like this is an audition for another opportunity. I don't know who's watching.
Right.
I don't know who's who, but all I'm gonna do is make sure that I have my best presentation for it, because the first impression is the best impression. So when it comes to these seniors, I make sure I'm covering all the bases. I make sure, first and foremost, I make sure we love on them.
Oh,
Because when we walk in, I literally get to class early just to walk around, shake hands, high five, hugs. It's just that connection, because as big as the class is, I never want to be on the stage and somebody in my class feel like a mega pastor. And when I say a mega pastor, no offense.
Right.
It's just when you have a large congregation, you can't touch everybody.
Yeah, I
but
understand.
I'm a personable person. So if I can't touch everybody, I'm going to acknowledge you some way, somehow. If I don't acknowledge you before class, I'm going to acknowledge you during class. I'm going to acknowledge you after class.
Right.
I always try to make sure that they know, yes, this is my coach, but I want them to feel like that's my grandson, that's my nephew.
That they know you.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because although it's a class, that's them my babies. I tell anybody, them my babies. Like, those are my seniors. That's our workout family, because we don't just work out. We travel, we cry together, we laugh together. When we lose them, we mourn with each other. So it's literally become a happy place for us all.
Wow. That's amazing. So would you ever go back to doing personal training for?
Never. Nope.
Wait, I couldn't get it out. So you would never go back to training regular people?
No. So, and I'm glad you asked that question. I'm glad you asked that question. Where the brand is now, knowing that seniors are the head of many families. When it comes to the communities, politics, seniors and babies have the answer.
You're right.
In between, that's what we bridge the gap. Before the seniors, it's so crowded over here to go, let's just say 45 and below. It's crowded because there's so much there to offer. But with the seniors, it's crowded, but it's underserved.
Okay.
So I take that exposure from the seniors and I shine that light on what I want to do with the intergenerational crowd. So now we have senior body sculpting, right? Now, boom. With the ladies come to class, now we got their husbands. So guess what? It's time to evolve. We got muscles after 50. So what do we have here now? We have senior ladies, senior men. What do we have next? We have their kids and grandkids. Now what I did was, instead of just going 45 and under, I'm bridging the gap. Now we're going intergenerational. So guess what? I still can bring the seniors with me that have progressed from their program, but the seniors that can't make the free class in the morning, now they can come to the intergenerational class at night because it's low intensity interval training.
Wow.
So now we have seniors, but now I'm focusing on intergenerational family wellness.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay. So do you think people work out now? And we're going back to the social media question.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you think more people work out now for health or for the limelight?
I'm be honest. I think it's both.
Okay.
But I think it's 50-50, but everybody has their own perception. But from what I see, I definitely see more health conscious people working out, because you have a lot of companies, a lot of churches, there are a lot of initiative and activations out there now.
Right.
Because healthcare is at an all-time high.
Right.
But then again, like you say, that limelight, it's summertime, it's sundress season, it's pool party, it's a lot going on. Everybody want to be outside.
Right.
But don't kill yourself to be outside. Like,
now I'm a former athlete.
Yes.
So I've always worked out.
Yes.
But I never got to the point where I took pictures and stuff like that. So now I'm looking at people now, as soon as they do 10 push-ups, now they, all in the camera. Is it really for show, or is it?
I tell
Or
people,
are you really working out to
it's
be
one
healthy?
of the things. It's about the presentation.
Okay.
And the reason I say about the presentation, you can attest to this. It's a way to do it, and it's a way not to do it.
Okay.
And that can be men and women.
Mm-hmm.
And like, really, if you go on my social media, you probably won't see me with a shirt off picture in a while. Like beforehand, I couldn't keep a shirt on.
Right.
But now, like the way I want to be perceived, the way I want to present myself with me working with seniors, I don't feel comfortable being on my social media, being in front of them with my shirt off, because I want to walk around my grandmother with my shirt off. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So for me, it's a respect thing, because I have to look at it two ways. Mm-hmm. Do I want her husband to feel comfortable with me coming to class? Do I want their sons or family to feel comfortable? Because now when you see that room, I don't want you to be like, oh, he's using his muscles to get them in there. No. We getting results. You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing about the evening class. Mm-hmm. I had to start teaching a certain way to perceive the right attention. I didn't want that lust attention, because what comes with that is it's not healthy.
Trouble.
On both ends. No, it's just not healthy. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? When I'm there to teach, I'm there to focus on. I don't need all that, ooh, can I take a picture? I mean, that's what's gonna come with it, but I don't lead with that. If we're gonna take a picture, we're gonna take a tasteful picture that we both can put up. Right. But then again, it's just about the presentation of it.
That is good. I like this. Okay, so if abs could talk, what would yours say about your lifestyle?
They gonna say this man confused. they gonna be like, this man don't know if he want to eat healthy, if he want cookies, if he want fried food. Like I tell people, you
eat it all.
Man, listen, I'm 100% honest. I do what I'll eat, drink, but I do it accordingly and in moderation. So like right now, it's going into summertime. I've been having fun. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I know how to counterbalance my due diligence. If I drink, I make sure I'm going to get my water in. Okay. If I eat, I make sure I'm going to eat when I say eat, if I want a burger or something like that, okay, cool. Let me go get some grass-fed beef. Let me go get some turkey, or, let me get a lettuce burger. But I love me some wings. So it's hard for me not to get some fried wings, because I just love some golden fried chicken. That's my thing. Yeah. But then now, the air fry. So it's how I go about it. But if my ass can talk, they fuss at me. They be like, bro, what is you doing? No. Are we detoxing now? Like, I'm confused. So, but no, it's one of those, you have to have that balance. You see what I'm saying? But like, I think I'm going to lock in another week or two, because I've kind of indulged the past. When I broke the Guinness record with my seniors, after I broke that, went to Cancun, I just said the month of May, we ain't got nothing coming up. I'm just finna have fun. I've been drinking my wine at night. I've been eating. Listen, you can call me the cookie monster.
Thank you.
If you bring some cookies, if you put me in the room with some cookies,
you love the
they
cookies.
finna disappear. I'm telling you all day. Because it's just, don't get me wrong. I know I don't supposed to, but it's just that that satisfaction.
But that's good. I'm glad you are honest and you're telling the people you can still eat.
Yes.
But you got to do stuff in moderation, and you're not starving yourself for things that you like.
And it's once again, if you're not a bodybuilder or a fitness figure, don't kill yourself to eat like one. You have to eat according. Now, don't get me wrong. If you have a birthday trip or a goal coming up, focus on that goal. Right. But don't just, kill yourself, because now when I go on my diet, then I'll sit there, okay, what I'm going to do? I'm on ChatGPT. All right, chat, what we doing? We writing out the grocery shopping list. I've started eating according to my blood type. Okay. So just making sure I'm eating according to the results that I want to get.
That is
You see what I'm saying? A lot of people have to realize, okay, if you want to focus on your stomach, are we removing what bloats the stomach? Are we cutting back carbs, salt, sugar? Are we doing what we need to do? So you can do what you don't need to do. But if you do that, you need to make sure you're able to keep yourself accountable and get back on track.
So what do you tell your senior women, like over 50, about the stomach? Because, a lot of it is hormonal.
Yes.
So even if they work out every day, they doing everything right, they eating clean, but the stomach still is not.
I'm going to tell you right now, I tell them the basic that I know. But then again, I'll just bring in, like my lady, she's a fitness instructor. Other instructor, I bring in female professionals that can handle that question, because not to say that I can't, but I'm like, why? When I got access to others that can assist me with that, because they can have those conversations. I can't talk about, working out stomach on your cycle, menopause. I can't. I mean, I can find the answer to give you a good answer, but with my audience and other people, I feel as though it's about authenticity and that what's the word I'm looking for? Engagement.
Okay.
Because it's some things with the seniors that you're not going to find in the encyclopedia on the internet, but having a conversation like this, they're going to give you the reality of it. And I think that's what they like about our program. We're not giving you a script. We're not giving you a Google answer. We're giving you based off what you're giving us. Hey, coach, I'm not doing this. All right, well, let's talk about it. How many classes have you missed? Like, what's your diet like? What do you do when you leave here? So just keeping them accountable, but letting them know what they can do or what they should do.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. So what's harder, building abs, maintaining your relationship while being attractive and fit, or eating right?
All of it. All of it. No.
I mean, you're in a safe space. You with the seniors now, so you're in a safe space.
Honestly.
But back in the day when you was in the gym, was it hard?
I'm going to answer this as general and cliche as possible.
Okay.
What you want, you'll sacrifice for. Wow. You see what I'm saying? It's just like when it comes
it is no excuse.
When it comes to working out, you go sacrifice the diet to work out. When it comes to your relationship, you're going to sacrifice. And like I said earlier, it's about, I had to come out of our comfort zone, communicating, being unselfish, just learn those faults. And then just everything, just sacrificing. If you want it, you'll get it done. If it's not, like I tell my seniors, we don't make excuses. We find ways around it. So, I always have to make sure what I'm preaching to them, I'm also listening to myself and doing it as well, because I can't, not even that. It's just in my mind as an instructor, how can I tell you to do something, but I'm going home to do the complete opposite?
You're right.
That's a hypocrite.
You're right.
I can't do that, because now they definitely are watching. They may not like a comment, but they on social media, because when I come to class, hey, coach, I see you. I didn't see you. Well, I saw you. Or you have one of their kids to pull it up and show them. So I have to realize, if I'm in the eyes of many, I have to make sure that my character, my value represents those standards. That's why you don't see me cursing.
Right.
You don't see me on there doing my due diligence, whether it's drinking or eating. I don't put none of that there, because we're in a world right now where everything is judged.
You're right.
So I'm going to give you the bare minimum. You look at my social media, all you think I do is work out and work with seniors. That's the cover up.
Okay.
We have a good time. I travel, I party, but that ain't for you to know. If you're in my circle, you're in my circle.
Know, right.
If you're not, all you know is that man is booked and busy.
I think people have took the social media the wrong way of what it was used for. I don't think the personal business should never be. And
I'm gonna tell you, we talk about this often. It's seeking, because social media is a new identity for many.
You're right.
And when I say that, when in high school and even adults, social media gives them a persona to be somebody that they're not. It gives you a chance to meet people. Think about it. Back in the day when you dated, you had to get out and go talk and walk. Now you can just send somebody a text, a DM, and you don't know if you're getting who you're talking to. Look how many incidences people have lost lives by trying to chase love or chase something else, but something else went. So it's crazy, but I just think the social media is what you make it. Like I tell people, that's my digital resume, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
I love it. You're my new little brother, okay?
Thank you.
You're my new little brother. Oh my God. I mean, I feel like, because I've watched you from the beginning of your career.
Yes, ma'am.
And to see you now, I'm just so happy and proud.
Man, it's been a journey, but I tell people, you know how we always say, like, shoulda, woulda, coulda?
Yes.
I wouldn't trade nothing in the world for it, because it's like, I'm more grounded and prepared for what's to come than I was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
No, how long I've been doing this? I've been doing this a long time.
20.
Over a decade
20
ago.
years.
But then you get people that come into the game now, hey man, how I get on the news, how I get this. I mean, I'm going to tell you, but you still got to get out there and put in the work. A lot of people, I ain't telling nobody nothing. Man, I tell anybody anything.
Right.
I'm not going to gatekeep.
Because you're comfortable with who you are.
Man, what God has me, God has me. And I tell people, man, I want to work with seniors. Okay, cool. Come to the class. I put anybody on stage, but my seniors gonna let us know if you can keep up or not. If you can't control the crowd, I'm not telling anybody.
Because they worse than
they what? Because I've molded and coached them. We've molded and coached them. Like if you can't give them that intensity and consistency, like when people see seniors, they think that it's an easy workout when it's not.
No.
Like you have to have a structure, you have to have fluidity. And for those that don't know what that is, your workout has to make sense from beginning to end. You can't say do jumping jack squats, 3, 2, 1, go. No, every command we say, they go. If I say out, they say out. If I say in, they say in. We count and we move on one accord. It's like a marching band because I was in the ROTC, didn't go to the Army, but I took things that I learned in every aspects of my life to put it into what I do. So if somebody try to do what I do, it may look like it, but it's not going to have the same presentation.
I'm going to make my mom come to your class. She 88.
Listen, tell her, come on.
A mess.
Come on. Hey, look, I would gladly.
She's gonna be like, you didn't say this.
Listen, oh no, we see, I'm gonna tell you this.
They very honorary.
The thing I love about those seniors is no wrongdoing with them. Like, and it's one of those, they stubborn, but they lovable. Like, it's literally a love hate. Like, we have our good days. We done had days where I done fuss. Y'all done pissed me off. Go home. And I cut the music off. And they'll leave and they'll come back, Coach, I'm sorry, it wasn't me. But it's one of those because I'm emotionally connected to my brand. And I tell people when I say that's all I got, it's not all I got, but that's all that means the most to me right now, like for my career. Okay. Like that's where all my attention goes. Now we have other endeavors, but that is the pipeline to any and everything that I want to do. Because like you say, they're not just seniors, they're family. We got friends, we got associates, we traveling, we partying. It's a lot.
I love it.
But like you say, it's a lot that I'm thankful for, and it's a lot more to come. I don't know what God has for us in store, but I know it's a lot. But we ready for it because every time I get an opportunity, Coach, we going, or y'all want to go? We roll together.
I love it. So what's next on the platform? You talked about your approach to 45.
Yes, ma'am.
What's next for you, for DaShaun?
So right now we're in a phase where we're shifting the brand to become commercial, but we can put it in other places where I don't have to be in those places. Okay. So we launched a program called the Fitness Prescription early this month. And the Fitness Prescription is a structured framework that I created. Let me take that back. So every senior has a medical prescription, right? Yep. And they're relying on that medicine to make them feel better, right? So what if doctors prescribe fitness as much as they did the medicine? So I tell people now with the fitness prescription, movement is medicine. So that means all you have to do is move. So fit in fitness is spelled FITT, which stands for frequency, intensity, time, type. So when we give them a fitness prescription, they're actually creating their own. All I'm doing as your virtual coach as your coach locally and virtually, is showing you how to structure that up. So if you work out with DaShaun Monday through Thursday, that's your frequency 4 days a week. Your intensity is low. Your time is an hour. Your type is functional training. That is your fitness prescription right there. Wow. So now that we have the fitness prescription, we finna transition next to a fit care coach. So now I'm launching a program that I want to do for caregivers. So what Fit Care Coach is, who cares for those that cares for the ones that families depend on? Wow. So now we're going to train and teach the care coaches how to work out to my virtual video. So we're going to train them first to get in shape. But now when they go back to their dependents or to their clients, now, hey, Mrs., we're going to work out to DaShaun on the TV. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Yeah. Because I just coached them how to do that, but now they get to do it. So versus me trying to hire multiple trainers, I already got those that are getting paid when they're with their client, they're getting paid to do that, right? Right. So now, why would I worry about having to hire another instructor to do what I'm doing when now I can coach someone under my program to do that in multiple places? So we have the caregivers, and then we're working with the primary care clinics to train their staff. So when the senior patients come in, versus trying to hire another instructor, you have an employee that's already on the clock. So now we're going to show them how to put the workout on YouTube like I do. And now when the seniors come in there, you show them how to sit down, you show them how to breathe, and we good to go. So my next goal is it's creating the next path that can slow me down, but it can propel the program to another level. I love it. I love it. Oh, and then we got autism. We're doing autism fitness this summer. So what? I'll be done with my autism fitness. I told you you're a genius. I'll be done with my autism fitness certification next month. And the same thing that I'm doing And I kind of did that
That's
strategically.
real big.
So I got the seniors and the caregivers. So now with the autism, it's the same thing. I'm already training caregivers.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to show them how to do the same thing with the kids on the spectrum. But with the autism, I'm learning the diagnostics, the terminology. I'm learning the basics of what to look for and how to perceive it. So that way, the same thing you see me doing with the seniors, I'm going to do the same thing for Autism Strong.
I love that. And because I was in education for a while.
Yes, ma'am.
And I feel like a lot of the autistic kids that I came across, all they needed was to work out. And not even something to direct their mind. And if they exercise, because if you think about it.
Yes, they're very brilliant.
They're very smart. And think about our generation. Well, my generation, right before you.
Yes.
A lot of us went undiagnosed with autism. So I feel, how did we channel ours? We played outside. We stayed active.
Yes.
That's all they need.
And the thing about it
the kids now are in the house.
Think about, I look at how many influential people, how many non-influential people have someone on the spectrum, but keep them hidden because they're afraid of the scrutiny that they're going to get when they bring them out. They sitting there, they doing all this. See, people don't understand. That's a sensory right there. That's what soothes them.
Yes.
So versus you being aggravated, you need to learn how to cope and calm that down. And a lot of times the parents don't know. You see what I'm saying? Because
they're not trained.
Not even that. They can't. The insurance don't cover the therapy. They can't find the right therapy. They can't find consistent therapy. You see what I'm saying? So with the connections I made with the seniors, all of the connections are connected to what I want to do over here. So versus creating something that's going to pull me away from it, I know it's actually going to pull it together and bridge that gap. Because I have seniors that have kids on the spectrum. I have people that follow me that know somebody. So it's one of those, my thing right now, God has put me in a position to where I can do community impact. I tell people, I'm going to leave with the brand, the conversation to come. And the compensation is an opportunity like this. Compensation isn't always monetary for me. We want the money, but guess what? What comes with the money? You see what I'm saying? Yes. I'd rather do something for free because now I know nothing is being expected. But what comes out of it, that's going to be the reward right there.
I love it. Oh, I could talk to you all day. Ladies and gentlemen, watching this show, DaShaun, let them know where they can find you.
All right, guys, you can find me online under The Guru of Apps on Facebook, The Guru of Apps on YouTube, The Guru of Apps on Instagram, and that's TheGuruofAbs, all one word. And I want you to remember this. I say this everywhere I go. If you don't remember anything else we talked about today, remember, as long as you follow my lead, no fat formed against you will prosper.
I love it. I love it. DaShaun, thank you for coming on to the show.
We got to do it again.
We got to do it again.
Thank you. We got to do it again.
Especially when you launch this new program.
Oh, it's going to be real soon, like in the next couple of weeks, because what we did share with you, we broke a Guinness World Record a few weeks ago. So what I'm doing there's one more record on my horizon I want to do on my 33rd birthday this year.
Wait, talk about the Guinness World Record.
So we broke the Guinness World Record for the largest core fitness class. Me and the seniors, it was at like a 298. We had 420 seniors break the record. So we used a program called Core RX, which shows them how to do abs from the seated and standing position. And that's what we did. So when I was speaking with Guinness, I told them that, my vision and my purpose for using Guinness does not compensate you, but the value in that brand attachment and brand equity. How many people can sit there and say that? They can't, because that record was an internationally hold. Now we own it over here in the United States. Wow. So with the next record that's coming up, the largest senior largest senior fitness lesson, I'm going to take the seniors, I'm going to take the caregivers, and now we're going to do a senior care lesson on showing seniors how to work out with their caregivers/caregivers working out with the seniors and their family or the seniors that they're caring for. And now I'm bringing all of those extra people that's going to chime in on it. They're going to be a part of the record breaking. So you have seniors, caregivers, their families, all being a part of this record breaking event. But here's the catch. Every community partner that I'm working with, AARP, Black Health Matters, companies like that, they all have programs that attach to caregiving. So guess what I'm finna do? When I break that record, now that gives me more brand value to shop this product to those companies.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
The genius. You gonna put doctor in front of your name?
Nah. No, yeah, you see what they're doing about doctors online now. We ain't doing that.
Okay, we're gonna stick with the guru. The guru himself, y'all. Listen to DaShaun Jackson. I want to thank DaShaun Jackson for sharing his story, his wisdom, and his passion with us today. I love how he shifted the conversation around fitness from just aesthetics to longevity, confidence, healing, and quality of life, especially for the elderly women who deserve to feel strong and seen in every single way. To everyone listening, I hope today's episode reminds you that health is wealth and it's never too late to pour back into yourself. Make sure you all stay connected with DaShaun and support the amazing work he's doing. Until next time, protect your peace, live softly, and keep choosing you.